Good afternoon, Jays. I'm Megan Gifford.
And I'm Sam Bruceman.
Today is Broadcasting 1's last day on KLHS.
The regular KLHS class will resume the broadcast starting Monday.
So we have a great last show for you guys today.
Including our top story on COVID restrictions being cut back.
Some announcements including prom court.
And as always, an amazing sports report with Brock and Cadence.
So get ready to tune in.
Because this
is your
KLHS broadcast.
Clay County has released their new guidelines that are cutting back on some of the restrictions.
Some new guidelines are that you do not have to wear a mask outside.
Mask exceptions for inside include ages 5 and under, and if you know that everyone in the room is fully vaccinated. And also when you're eating, you do not have to wear a mask.
Kansas City has slowly been releasing restrictions as more people start to get vaccinated.
If you cannot maintain 6 feet, you are still required to wear a mask.
They've estimated that 28% of Clay County has gotten vaccinated.
You can sign up to get a vaccine at most all pharmacies in Liberty, including Walmart, Sam's Club, Walgreens, CVS, and Hy-Vee are giving vaccines to 16 and up with an appointment required.
The Pfizer vaccine is expected to be approved for ages 12 to 15 by early May.
With all these changes and push to get America vaccinated, let's go to Grace with Ellie Hartwig to see what she thinks about the COVID restrictions being cut back.
What is up, LHS? It is Grace Halter, and I'm here with
Ellie Hartwig.
And I'll be asking her a few questions about COVID. So how do you feel about the COVID precautions being cut off?
I am excited and nervous at the same time. I really want life to go back to the way it was, but I don't want cases to rise.
So how do you think this will affect our school?
I think that with the vaccines coming out, we will be able to maintain the amount of cases that are here, and hopefully we won't see a rise.
This has been Grace Halter from KLHS.
Even though COVID restrictions are cutting back, the CDC still advises that you should continue to wash your hands frequently.
Keep distance and wear your mask until cases go down and at least 80% of America is vaccinated.
Now to start off our announcements, we would like to congratulate all our seniors on prom court.
Including Jacob Wolfley, Elvin Benagi, Liam Bogue, Javion Byers, Vincent Bonadonna, Jacob Fuller, Zachary Beers, Nicholas Donacy, Ring Reich, and Calvin Gifford.
Ellie Hartwig, Ashton Maloney, Ellie Rogers, Danielle Orr, Kirsten York, Anna Achille, Annika Faust, Grayson Yan, Amber Mears, Olivia Peterson, and Jacqueline Torres Gomez.
This Friday, we are having Friday Night Lights starting at 8:12 for seniors so they can come and have all the stadium lights on, but only for 20 minutes instead of an hour.
Speaking of seniors, all next week they are allowed to have lunch on the new PAC patio during their lunch shift, weather permitting.
Tomorrow, KLHS will be holding their annual telethon on April 30th during the entire school day.
Please try to watch it all day long so you can support our amazing students with this fundraiser that they have worked so hard on this year.
You can watch it on our KLHS YouTube channel.
A reminder that Prom Spirit Week starts on Monday with NASA Day, so make sure to wear your red, white, and blue.
Tuesday is Infinity and Beyond, and Wednesday is Spaced Out, which you can wear your PJs for Virtual Wednesday on.
Thursday is Space Cowboy Day, and lastly Friday is Space Jam, so wear your sports jerseys.
Now let's go to a quick commercial break. Sam, have you heard that the Kennesaw magazine submissions are finally in?
Oh yeah, I'm so excited to see what all of our students have made.
For those who don't know, the Kennesaw magazine is a student-made magazine featuring different pieces of literature and art made by our LHS students.
This includes poetry, creative nonfiction, short stories, photography, digital media, paintings, drawings, and sculpture.
Now let's head over to Harrison with Mr. Gerline to get more information on this interesting topic.
Mr. Gerline, why did you create the magazine? Yeah, Kintsugi, the literary magazine, was started by Addison Valier, a student, and she wanted to have an opportunity for Liberty High School creatives to be featured with their writing or artwork, photography that had no tie to a class.
And why do you think this is helpful for students?
Who doesn't want to be published? Everyone wants to be published. I'm a published author. Having a space for kids to get their work featured out there can give them a lot of confidence as artists, photographers, writers, and kind of reclaim that love of creating that sometimes school doesn't always foster. Yeah.
Thank you for your time. This is Harrison Graham signing off for KLHS News.
Looking for the perfect home loan for you? Guild Mortgage can offer hundreds of loan products for a wide variety of borrowers. Guild will work hard to deliver what matters most to you and find the loan that fits your life. Why Guild? Exceptional service, deep expertise, local support, long-term relationships. Guild Mortgage has become one of the nation's leading independent mortgage providers by doing what's right for their customers. To learn more about Guild Mortgage and myself, go to www.leemclean.com.
Wow, I'm definitely going to be spending some time reading the Kintsugi magazine.
Same here, but that's not the only thing that will be occupying my time as we head into summer.
And what else could that be, Meg?
Watching our amazing spring sports, of course.
Oh yeah, I hear they're doing great this year.
They sure are, but Brock and Cadence could tell you more about them better than I could.
Well, in that case, let's head over to Brock and Cadence for our sports report.
Welcome back, everyone, to your KLHS Sports Report. I'm Cadence Breyer alongside Brock Kresge, bringing you a final spring report.
Kicking things off with women's soccer as JV tied 0-0 while varsity won 4-1 against Blue Springs. They will move on to face Blue Springs South tonight.
Men's tennis celebrated senior night the other night and won 8-1 against Blue Springs. They will travel to play Lee Summit North tonight.
Varsity baseball defeated Blue Springs by a score of 8-4 and moved to 17-6 on the season. Chase Littrell went 2 for 3, Ryan Williams 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs, and Palmer Holst going 2 for 4 with 2 doubles. The bats were hot in this game, and it really showed.
The Kansas City Royals lost a close game to the Pittsburgh Pirates by a score of 1-2, but rebounded last night with a 9-6 victory. They moved to 15-8, which surprisingly is the best record in the MLB.
In other news, tonight marks the first round of the 2021 NFL Draft. This is a special draft in so many ways, one being how stacked it is with generational talents. Many trades are to be expected, and most draft analysts expect 5 quarterbacks to be taken before the 10th overall pick.
Clemson's Trevor Lawrence is the presumed first overall pick to the Jacksonville Jaguars, but other quarterbacks such as BYU's Zach Wilson, Alabama's Mac Jones, Ohio State's Justin Fields, and North Dakota State's Trey Lance will also be in the mix to the top 10.
I'm a huge NFL draft fan myself, and it's probably one of my favorite sporting events of the year, and this draft is going to be one for the history books, just for sure.
Agree. Now, the first round of this year's draft starts tonight at 7 p.m. Central, followed by the rounds 2 through 3 on Friday, and finishing off with rounds 4, 5, and 6 on Saturday.
The Kansas City Chiefs will not select until Friday as they traded their first-round pick and other picks to the Baltimore Ravens in a package deal for offensive tackle Orlando Brown Jr. This is your KLHS Sports Report. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you, Brock and Cadence, for that wonderful sports report. But that's all we have for you today, Jays.
Now please stand for the pledge now. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This has been Grace Halter, Harrison Graham, Brock Costy, and Cadence Breyer reporting on KLHS and our amazing crew. I'm Megan Gifford.
And I'm Sam Bruceman on KLHS. Have a thrill Thursday.